The year
Thank you
of
for coming
change.
back.
The year of change.
Have we heard from Didi?
Yes.
Uthini,
She likes the Range Rover.
Ah,
Imova yaka.
Range Rover.
thank you.
But once you put the Range Rover in the equation, it was over, dude. I mean, I didn't even want to go Range Rover because, like, you understand.
It's over Red
But
Rover.
I still maintain the F-Pace, underrated in the stealth view. But again, I suppose it's for me.
Anyway, what do we have this week?
What do we have this week? We have the usual.
What are we doing? We have to tell the people that have
Actually,
not
we have the
yeah.
usual. We have to. Headmaster Magorata Street. He said we must change his name. We must call him Lawnmower. He came up with that.
Why would I say? Why would I say call me Lawnmower? Why would you even call me Lawnmower? Man?
Oh, there it is, lawnmower.
Oh, so you write these things, so you write these jokes ahead of me.
It's not me.
I think you wrote it.
Why would I write that? Why would I
He
write
said we must change the name every week.
Why would I say hello?
So now last
How's
week,
it, guys? Tease me, eh?
now last week I came with Headmaster aka School Bus, which is
So lawnmower.
School bus is kanangana. And then he decided, okay, next week call me Lawnmower.
And it's that lawnmower with that thing that catches grass at the back.
You know what? I'm going to take time. I'm going to take my time. And I'm going to find nicknames for both of you. Right? But man, I've got a big head. It's got big stuff inside.
Lots of grass, yeah.
And it takes long to catch on. It sounds
Hey, boss! Hey, werk niet!
And you know the lawnmower at his house has two duties: to cut the grass in his head.
And his head. Yeah.
So
Now I can see a
your
little
gardener
battle with the
gets-
lawnmower and he lost. Look at that head. He lost that battle.
The gardener gets paid double.
As we were saying, so thank you for coming.
That's a rich gardener.
Thank you for coming. I'm gonna cut all of this nonsense out. I'm cutting it out. You're wasting your time.
So, guys, thank you for watching last week's
And
show.
then we'll be like,
Look at the shock up zone.
Liam, please cut that part.
Don't.
we're cutting
Don't.
nothing
No,
out.
we're cutting nothing out. So, guys, welcome to the show. Thank you for watching last week's show. We're doing great with numbers. Guys, please, to subscribe on our channel is free. 000 cents. You don't have to pay for anything. People are still afraid of the word subscription. I think YouTube must change this word to
Yeah.
something else. Because once you subscribe, but banana chelete. So, I mean, I've heard
I
it
don't
from a
blame
lot
them.
of
I used to
people.
think that the first time I heard of it, I'm like, what am I subscribing
Why
to?
is it-
Why must I
Look,
subscribe?
Press subscribe. It just helps us to say hi.
It's like a
advertisers.
follow.
Yeah, follow.
Yes,
Follow us.
It's a
Follow us
Yes.
on YouTube.
And then like and share, guys. I'm sure you've got friends that would like to hear about this help. What is it? Help? What?
I want
Hell,
that car.
I want that car.
I want that car.
And please also comment with names, nicknames for the typical guy, for myself. We've got enough for.
Oh, there's a lot.
Yeah.
You even forgot my name. So,
Yeah,
so
no, I
That's how bad it is.
like just something just came up, so I didn't
Okay.
want to say it. So line up for today, or what we've got, the usual. We'll be helping someone find that car. We helped Didi last week. I hope she's
finally
really happy
happy.
now.
She-
She mustn't come back and say, hey.
No. She liked the Land Rover. So,
Okay,
as I said earlier on, I don't think we're recording. Once we put the Land Rover in the picture, yeah,
over.
we're bound.
And
to-
then we've got Mr. Tech, typical. He calls
It's not
me-
Mr.
Oh,
What?
I'm typical.
Yeah, is Mr. Typical.
No, you guys call me that. I don't call
He's
myself
typical. I mean, he likes a BM.
Uh-huh.
He
No, but
he's got a fade.
people say he says smart stuff. So must we call him Smarty Pants?
You know what happens? What happens? What I've noticed. Women think that good-looking people are smart. That's it.
Or
That's
pe-
it.
people that
I-
wear glasses are
Yeah,
smart.
Didn't
Tina,
even know I'm
ugly-looking
good-looking,
people,
but it's
we have
fine.
to work extra hard to convince them that we are smart. Like, and like Smartinya, haven't
So
you heard
is he
that?
good looking? Are you agreeing to that?
According to the comments, like who's that? I mean, I had a niece who's never talked to me.
Nah,
Like,
I've just
hi,
always-
Malume. Who's that guy you were? I mean, first thing you asked me said, so according to statistics, he attracts.
Now this is what they
he
say.
attracts. He's a
That guy with glasses always says smart things, and I'm thinking like, wait.
he literally does
This
not.
guy.
Guys, he literally does not
He wears
say
glasses
smart
because
things.
he's blind.
And
That's
no,
a
the-
disability.
And I say the dumbest shit. Actually.
Guys, the glasses are for sure. He's
they're not.
perfectly
They
well.
work.
Can you make
They
me nice?
work.
It's
What
a
are
good
you talking
leave.
about?
Perfectly well. He's fine. Sometimes he's not wearing glasses. Last week was he wearing glasses? But he
And
was
he
really
saw-
pretty fine.
No, but let me tell you, this
was-
screen I was looking at. His
Thank
screen.
you. Thank you.
Jay-Z.
Thank you.
Oh,
I
you
need
got-
these glasses.
Oh, okay. That just
It
make me
really
like.
It's like glasses for screen time.
I couldn't even see what
I
was
used to do
happening.
this. Yeah, it's alive.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we've got Buddy over here, Mr. Typical. Okay, I'll call you the typical guy.
He's wearing.
You're already
Yeah.
calling me that. It's
Yeah,
fine.
and then we have our resident. What are we calling you this week?
I don't know. I can
Guy-
even
You
call
said
him.
okay, let's
lawnmower.
call him the gardener.
No, the lawnmower is
okay,
fine.
the lawnmower.
Okay.
And you got myself, the guy who knows nothing about cars,
Yeah.
giving you a little bit about sports.
You don't understand how much content I've created with your.
With my
Yo,
boo-boos. So I'm going to give you another boo-boo. Apparently, allegedly, I don't know cars.
Yes.
So we
And
have
you
a
live
new,
up to it every time.
Every single week. There was a time last year was kind of improving and looking. This week
No,
I'm
Mari,
looking at
guys, you when the budget is good,
Yeah.
But
then
when,
I can.
when you've got money,
Then you know
can
cars.
dig.
when you
Then
got
I
money,
can-
you
no,
Then
I
you know
can
cars
dig
when the budget is
better.
good.
when,
I
actually
can
you
dig
know
better.
cars when you don't have money. Because you see that guy, ungile 20 rand e kopantsha a ntsha nthong. Wena, hi.
So
Let's get into
anyway,
it. Let the viewers see for themselves. Let's go.
Today on I Want That Car, we have Zbuda.
Yes.
Sbusiso, 42-year-old from Pretoria. He says he's had a couple of tough years. Ne?
Yeah.
I suggest, is it
Alo,
because
Bonasango.
of the...
What did you say?
No, Linda is suggesting Moralo Bona.
Sangoma. No,
Once it gets to 1 year, holy tough,
Yeah, I know.
you need to do
It's a
something.
You must
Four.
slaughter something.
Yeah, no, it can't be a couple. The guy's had a Ford Everest, which he wants to sell.
Do you know which shape? That older one, I'm assuming.
It's a new one.
this new
As a
one.
Khale Regile. Bought it like 2 years ago. It's a new shape. It's
Okay.
an XLT.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that thing
But
is nice.
he put a good deposit and he's paid. So he's got a bit of cash on it. Like, he can get
And
out
those things
there.
have good resale value.
Yeah,
anyway,
he's
so,
got,
yeah.
and he's done a couple of cases. So he wants to sell and get out of it because it's been. I suppose
Yeah,
it makes
it's been
sense.
rough,
It's been
yeah.
rough 2014. How was your 2014, by the way?
2024.
Business wise?
2024.
2024.
Okay, ups and downs.
But
life.
Generally, everyone I talk
Everyone
to,
else, I mean, everyone complained
Yeah.
about 24. People are like, shit, can the year end? You know, so I kind of get where he's
Yeah.
coming from.
And
when
I think
he wants.
he's doing a wise thing. I think
wants to
most
downgrade.
of the time we want to hang on to cars and
It's not working
yeah,
out.
get rid of it.
Yeah,
I
no.
mean, and especially when because it seems, as he says, he's got some equity now. He's past the halfway point. 2.5 years he's headed, so he can sell it. It will cover the shortfall, and he's got he can carry on.
So he's looking for something smaller. He travels a lot. So roughly what? 3,000 kilometers monthly.
That's a lot. Yeah?
That's a lot. That's
It's a lot. Yeah, but if people that live in Pretoria and come every day,
Yeah, you can do that
Yeah.
easily. Yeah.
3,000 in a month.
yeah, I'm sure
Yeah,
it's
easily.
about 60, 120 a day.
I remember I used to travel 120. Ke sebetsa mo Samrand from Kagiso.
Yeah, so 120,
120
a day times that
return.
10s 1,220.
Yeah, 600 a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is what he's looking for. He wants us to help him find a car. He's something that's comfortable. That's very important because obviously he travels a lot. He wants something that's powerful. That's important. Have features. Very important. With his budget, he understands that he will have to maintain it. So maintenance should not exceed, say, 100,000 a year.
That's a good budget.
100,000 rand a year. Should be able to fit his wife, his twins, and their luggage. They travel. He doesn't want a Polo. He doesn't want the Suzuki Swift.
There's another show that talks about cars. Hey, those guys are on Polos and Suzukis and
smaller cars.
they're for that. So I think
Maybe.
people are like,
We are tired of that. So so those smaller nyana cars, the Baleno, he doesn't have a preference per se. He was excited last time we spoke about the Jaguar XF.
I liked it.
He liked it. His budget is 200K, and he's got that in cash. And then he says things are tough. Yeah, no.
No, but it's a business. I suppose you could put two. I sometimes think that's sometimes better. Put 200 aside, get over and done with it. You've got a budget. This installment thing, I mean, installment there was almost, 18, 19,000 with that thing? How much? I'm guessing. He didn't tell me, but I'm guessing XLT 20.
Yeah, around there, yeah.
So he
And
doesn't.
with
About a million,
insurance,
20, yeah,
with
and all
insurance at 4,000, and the fuel is quite expensive. So for one car, he's spending close to 27,000 rands a month.
So
you
if
might
he
as
has
well
that money lying around, he's freeing up a lot of monthly cash flow.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So he doesn't mind adding a little bit extra to get an aftermarket warranty.
Which
for
is what we're going to
himself.
talk about today, actually.
So I'm shooting my shot. Don't shoot me.
No, you're dead already.
Yeah, Dave, this one,
You've shot yourself.
No, he shot
No,
Bamupambi.
no, no, ke lona le mbampisang. So I got a 2017 ES250 EX Lexus.
Okay.
Nah?
Okay.
176,000 kilometers at 199. Sorry, I didn't put the price there. And then this car, it's a car I love. I think
How
maybe
big is the engine?
250. I could say, what is it?
2 liters, isn't it?
I think it's a
It's a 2
2.5.
liter.
Yeah.
No, it's a 2 liter.
It's a 2
It's a
liter.
2 liter, 2. Double check 2 liter, I think.
Let me just
Okay, I'll
check
check
it
quickly.
quickly.
No, carry on. I'll
Carry
check.
on.
Yeah,
no
so
check.
that is my car. And then the second car, it's a car that I like.
Pass.
Lord help us.
Lord.
And you guys, I don't know what's wrong with this
Yeah,
car.
but
It's a
carry
B. It's a
2.5
B200.
litre
It's a
four-cylinder.
2.5
4
liter.
Yes.
So it's a B200 Mercedes Benz. Ne? 2013. It's gone 155,000 Ks, and it's 169,990.
Phew. Do they sell that car for that much?
170. What's wrong with the car?
They should give it away. Please get over it.
So those are my two cars.
How big is the engine?
The Merc, freaking, I had it just now.
I think the B200 isn't it a 1.8?
Isn't that the Renault engine?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a Renault engine.
And
I'm just saying.
so I want, those are my two cars. My guy, don't listen to these people when they smash this car. I want you to decide.
Okay, the Merc is out. I think the Merc is
Did
out.
you read the line that says powerful, very important?
Okay, I did.
B200 is a 1.9. It's not powerful.
Okay.
Spacious is not spacious. I don't think it's one of the most reliable cars around. Do you think it's
I'm not
reliable?
sure. I don't know about that.
The B class, A class. This model just didn't hit the. And it's not the hatchback. It's a Luguina one.
No, but it's not that ugly.
It's an,
one.
it's an
It's an
MPV.
MPV. It's not a hatchback. You
I
understand?
get
what I'm saying?
okay.
It's not, whenever you're thinking of way and these A classes.
No,
it's
no,
other
no.
one with the roof that.
I
for
I
tall
know
people.
this car. This car is nice.
Yeah,
like
I
this
would
car.
fit. Like you look
I like
very
this
lost.
car.
Hello. Why is there so much space?
I like this car.
So,
So that is
it's not
yeah.
spacious though. I don't see it having a boot. You see your ES has got a bigger boot than that.
I test drove this Merc
Why?
probably 10 years ago or so.
Why?
It was like, I was just checking it out. I'm a car guy. I was just
But there's
Check it out.
certain things, like it's like you're a woman guy. Let's say you're a woman guy. I'm not saying you are. Doesn't mean you have to go. Let's say you're a woman guy. It doesn't mean you have to go and shell out everything. I mean, you look at pretty things. Why?
Let's
I
hear
was
his story.
curious. I was curious.
And what was your
look, it's not a
verdict?
car that I would buy for myself.
And
Right.
anyone else that you love. I
No,
hope.
young ladies, young moms, yeah, they can buy that. But I liked this avant-garde, or was it an AMG pack that it came with? So I was like, oh, let me just go have a look. test drove this thing. I've never been so disappointed, so underwhelmed.
So
It's not worth it.
Yeah, no. So,
All right. Next.
So out for him.
you see this
the
BMW
ES250.
GT, same WhatsApp group, then BMW GT, because you can get a 335, you can get a good engine. I'd probably consider this. No.
The Lexus.
The Lexus
Yeah.
ticks the boxes except for the power.
Yeah, it's a 4-cylinder, and it falls between the LS and the GS. The GS is a big one. There's the LS, the biggest one. There's a GS, and there's a small one.
IS.
IS. It falls between
the
IS and the GS.
Yeah.
So it never found its, and they don't make it. They only made this, and they quit it after that.
Yeah.
So it never
But
felt.
it's good quality. It's reliable.
Camry.
But for the brief, yeah, get Camry. It's a
Yeah,
fancy
Camry.
Camry. Yes,
Yeah.
it'll go and go and go.
Yeah.
So it's comfortable.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
It's just not powerful.
I just
Spacious, comfortable, but it's just not powerful.
Yeah.
So almost there. Not
it's
quite. but
underwhelming.
You're almost there.
What's this swelling? Certain people in bed. So
Linda, and you say
wow.
my mind is always in the
Oh,
gutter.
what guys?
Hi,
I'm
anyway.
saying the underwhelming.
Did you
is certain-
change the studio's name
So-
to Solid Gutter?
I'm just saying.
Because
I'm
wow.
just saying that it looks it,
That is
it
solid
walks it,
gut.
but it's just.
Okay.
Oh, solid gut. Jesus, that's not funny. Okay, carry on.
That took a while.
It took a while. with
Still
my-
going around the head, and it landed.
So yeah, those are my two cars. I don't know, guy. I trust in the Lexus more than the Merc. The Merc has been smashed.
Look,
I
Lexus-
agree with the gents.
Lexus,
This
what it's got
Lexus
for
could
this
be
is
an
reliability. It's good for reliability.
Comfort. It doesn't tick the speed box, yes,
No,
but everything else,
comfort. I don't comfort.
reliability.
And reliability.
reliability, yeah.
No, did I say comfort? Reliability. It's an ordinary, comfortable car. So reliability. Yeah.
It
It's spacious, it's comfortable, it's reliable. It's just not powerful.
just not powerful. So it doesn't tick one box.
Yeah, that box
Only.
doesn't tick. Yeah.
Okay, good.
You
You
are
heard,
getting there.
my man. You heard.
Tuso, I like your cars actually.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow,
With
that's a
with
first.
with that budget, my thinking was because there's a lot of options, but high mileage, obviously. My thinking was, my man, we understand. It's been a tough couple of years, but you don't have to look like it. You can still look grand within that budget, right? So I've put these, in fact, in order of preference. Let me start at the bottom, right?
Is that out of preference
1, 2.
Yeah.
from the bottom up?
No, from the top down.
Focus.
I'll tell you why there's the fourth one, right? 2010 BMW 750i, 148,000 Ks. You want power, you want features, you want comfort, you look good. It's a 7 Series, nice car. Why the 50i? It's a V8. It's got the power, but also those things are quite bulletproof. I tried to stay away. I didn't succeed, but tried to stay away from turbocharged vehicles, whether petrol or diesel. So these will be more reliable over the long term.
How
right?
long? How many kilometers?
148,000. 2010 for the year. It's not bad mileage. It's good mileage actually, right? That's order. That's
Number one.
Number one.
least preferred.
And that
Least
it-
preferred.
Yeah.
How much is it? 199,900.
So yeah,
I
199,900.
was
Yeah.
about to say, is that your favorite one?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So that's your least favorite.
Least preferred,
Okay.
right? And then 2011 Jaguar XJ 330D Premium Luxury. Oh,
That's a good car.
138,000 Ks, also 199,900. That's luxury. That's luxury. You don't have to look like your issues, my man. It will be fuel efficient as a 3-liter diesel, but maintenance
Aluminum.
issues may be a problem with the turbo diesel. And Jag is not cheap as well to maintain. You know, yeah. So there'll be some issues, but you've got 100,000 a year. If you maintain it well, I'm sure you're not gonna have any surprises. A bit worried
But
about it's
do
got an air suspension. This thing as well, I think.
Do you think this
But
car?
the comfort, it's got enough power, enough torque. You know, the
Yeah,
diesel,
it's 3-liter diesel, you got good.
it will do the job.
You're talking maintenance 3,000 Ks a month.
Yeah.
Look,
Will it withstand it?
yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah,
freeway.
he's
it's
got more
fine.
experience with the Jaguar. Yeah.
It's fine.
That's another
Look,
thing. I assumed it was three-way driving. In fact, good thing
Yeah,
you say.
it won't. I mean, the 3-liter D engine is bulletproof. It's bulletproof. The problem, okay, yeah, carry on.
Yeah. So that's my second choice. And then my first choice,
The Merc.
having experienced this car, even though it was the diesel, the 320 diesel CDI, 2010 Mercedes-Benz S-Class S350. Mileage a bit high, 192,000 Ks.
That's my worry.
Yeah, 195. There is one that has less mileage, same color, everything. It's the diesel. I was a bit scared of it being a diesel, so I went for the petrol still. But 195, yeah. And then the fourth one, simply because he liked the XF when we mentioned it, I stumbled upon this and I saw that mileage.
Wow.
2009 Jaguar XF 3-liter premium luxury, 79,000 kilometers, 460,000 rands.
Look, out of all
So
your
that
cars,
mileage was like, I grappled with it. I'm like, no, just add it, just as a, yeah,
out of all your cars, I would go for that.
Which
The
one?
XF.
The last one.
XF, yeah.
It's got 79,000 Ks. It's a 3-liter engine. That's a Ford motor, I think. It's bulletproof. It's not heavy to maintain. You're a BMW dude. Aye.
Wait,
What?
are those kilometers possible?
If it's possible.
For that kind of car.
I worry about, but this is a decent, I know this garage, it's a decent garage. Double check the thing, but it's not an interesting car. It might have been bought by Ndatumhulu.
Meaning it was well looked after.
Well looked after. Out of all the cars, I'd take the Jaguar, honestly.
The XF.
The XF. The Merc, the BM, the Jag. If you break a switch, for example,
Where?
a seat, everything is electronic, a switch.
That's what warranties are for.
Man, it's gonna cost him 100,000. Is almost gonna go if it breaks. If it breaks, anything in that car, if it breaks, my man, your 100K at a go will go. For example, I'll give you an example. I had an XF, right? The gear
That pops up.
Yeah.
that goes 17. It's about 33,000. That's
Just
just a
like- and
part.
the XJ also has that, no?
Yeah. So that will go. That trust me, it will go. So look, the 750 Leona electronics are going to give you the S class 190,000 is out. Next year it will be 210,000.
Oh, you mean the mileage?
Yeah, it will be 210. In a week it will be 210. So at the end of the year it will be 240.
It's an S-Class under 200,000, man.
Hey, my man, that's why it's under 200,000.
It's an old car.
people
You know,
like-
old cars depreciate badly. Come on.
Look, electronics.
And look at that spec.
It's
Ah,
15 years old. Your electronics, if a pipe goes in there, whew, the dashboard, I'm sure the leather's starting to peel a bit.
No. No, these things are. That's when Merc was still making good quality
cars.
interiors.
Everyone says that with all milks. It was, but okay, look, honestly, your 3 cars, the 100,000 is gonna go how much? Let me feed. I think so. I think go for XF.
So even the XJ, you
The
don't
XJ, no.
rate.
I love it, Kapilu, because it's light. I love it, but and the mileage is not bad on the XJ.
138.
And it's got the bulletproof engine, the 3-liter D.
What do you say?
Everything around the problem. In a digital screen, that thing's a anything goes wrong there, half the 100,000 gone. That's standard.
Had he chosen this car, my man,
Bruh,
he'd
we
be
would not
advocating
have
for
had-
it. But
No,
anyway,
no,
carry
I'm
on.
saying,
Have had the last-
when it started, I said, I actually like your cars. Or when at this one, if I had two, so who knows cars, who's going to go in there and find, okay, I check it, or everything is fine. If you're going to sit there and then you start the car and you forget to check something, and then it gets out of the 3 months, and then that gear knob starts.
But
So-
who sounds like a guy that knows cars? If he's willing to spend that much money
Does he
maintaining
know
his,
about cars?
I don't know.
Not many people give us such a brief.
I don't know.
So that's
I
it
don't
to
know.
me. Anyway,
Look,
carry on.
look.
But you know, last year's briefs are given a delay.
I get it. I make them up clearly.
Remember,
Your ghost.
last year's the ghost.
The ghosts. Look, my man, honestly, nice cars. For me, personally, I'd go for the Jaguar. I'd take
The
a chance.
XF,
I would the XJ. I would
XJ.
take a chance.
On the
I would-
XJ?
I'd plumb it, I'd go in. Like us. Because I'm a car guy.
There's a beauty,
Yeah,
man.
I would go in because that thing is comfortable. I would jump in and say, bring it. And I would I'd go do preventative maintenance. I'd change electronics. I'll change. There's a couple of things. The electronics, the gear. I'd go change a knob. and give me a guarantee of 3 years, I'd change
the
that.
knob.
Change that knob. I'd finish I'd put on multiplayer. I'd service it. And I'd look after it like diligently. So the BM, okay, first choice, XF. Second choice, XJ. Third choice, BM. Last choice, S-Class. It's too many Ks. Too many kilometers. Had it had less kilometers, the 350 motor is good. At 190 is too many kilometers.
Okay.
What do you have?
What do you have?
Okay, again, I do the right thing.
Wait.
I got 3 cars, right? And I'll go order of preference, right? If I'm using my brains, the right car to buy here would be the 520D. Period. It's a 2-liter motor.
Agreeing with the BM?
Yeah, 2-liter. That 2-liter diesel is
Oh, that
bulletproof.
thing is, yeah.
It's 135 Ks. That is done for 145. You will not pay for it. Chief, that car will go and go and go and go.
Those things run.
They
Man.
run,
600,000
they run.
Ks plus, they run.
And
So why do we then need to continue?
Yeah, they made well, but it's not as powerful. If I had to go for my heart, I'd go for the Audi. I doubt that you'll find this Audi at 173. Go check it out. The 3-liter TDI, and it's done.
Is this the same one that you had?
Yeah, it's 173. No, I didn't have this one. It's done 170. I had the 4.2.
The silver
Petrol.
Yeah, petrol.
V8.
It's done. I think this is done about 130 something thousand Ks. I don't know, 134, 135. If this is true, I'd go for the Audi. It's got all the materials. Got that 3-liter bulletproof engine. You can't dispute that. It's on every. It's on the Amarok. It's on the VW. It's on the X King Q7. On every Q7 you see they've got the 3-liter engine. It's a bulletproof engine. It's a beautiful car. It's got every feature you can think of. Kilas number before the 4.2. And the sensible middle ground would be the Lexus. It's got 177,000. It's a GS 350. It's a 3.5 liter engine. Again, a bulletproof car. 171,000. It's got all the features. It's got Distronic. Okay, let me give you the features. 233 kilowatts of power. That's powerful, right?
Is it the Lexus?
The Lexus. It's got navigation, Bluetooth, heated and cool seats, cruise control. What is the guided one? LED, 3-zone.
Adaptive.
Yeah, 3-zone. Aircon.
LED
So
light.
yeah.
Oh.
3 zones means nagiga futumala, where now you get cold and the one at the back you can choose your climate. It's got good boot. It's got good space. A middle ground between the 2 cars, I'd go for the Lexus. The BM 520, it's a 4-cylinder, 135 kilowatts. Now you understand 233, 135. So cruise control, Bluetooth, LED, good, reliable, it's cheap to maintain. The TDI has got 230 kilowatts. Now it's a diesel, 650 Newton meters, that's good torque. Fuel consumption, 6.4 claimed. Has all the bells. I mean, it's got everything that this one has. So my first choice would be the Audi. If you can get it at this price and at this spec, at the S-Line. I doubt you would.
Is this a private sale or
No, it's a
dealership?
garage, a dealership. But
That part of town.
in that part of
In
town.
that part of
Yeah. So I'm saying if you can get some, you won't get it. I looked everywhere else. There's nothing that comes close to that. So between the two, the BM more sense, the more enjoyable would be. The more would be the Lexus.
I like this Lexus, like how we explain the features that day, because I think the Audi we can't
Back it up.
Yeah.
If it's there and it's what it says
Yeah.
it is, grab it.
the Lexus, how you sell it. Obviously, you're a good salesperson,
Oh,
and it's your car. I guess, as we were saying.
That's what I want to say
Hey.
now. All our cars, all these cons, got this. His car's not a single con.
But what
And
are
there's
the-
a long list, my
But
man.
what are the
Okay,
cons?
let's hear you.
Honestly, what
There's
are
a,
the
no,
cons?
no, look, I didn't do a PowerPoint presentation like you. But
He always says it. I can try to Hey, Papa,
no, because I don't. I never do. I worry about especially the quality of the interior and the transmission
Which car is
of
this
the
now?
Audi.
The Audi, okay.
That transmission is very finicky. You'll be in
Okay.
the workshop very quickly. And the interior as well, I don't think if this era of Audi they looked good, but they were not well built. that
I'm not
fake
gonna-
leather
I'm-
starts to come off and things, but you see the wear and tear.
I'm not going to dispute that we don't have time, but
Because it's the truth.
So we're going to put the Audi aside.
Right.
I don't think it exists, but yeah.
And then the PM, relatively well made inside. Man, I can't fault this car, man. The one thing I don't like is the steering wheel starts to go shiny after a lot of mileage. But that's a small fix. You know, everything else, this car is solid. I mean, I've seen, especially this engine in the 3 Series. I mean, these guys drive these things forever. Durable. For the brief, it's just not as powerful. We don't know how much power he wants. I said powerful. It might be enough, might not be. But amongst the cars you chose,
very.
amongst the cars, yeah, he said very.
135
Yeah,
and 80
so-
Newton meters of power is not. It's got good torque. You. I don't think you'd ever get out and say it's slow. I don't.
Yeah,
think
you
so.
won't say it's slow, and also I doubt you'll be boy racing this
Yeah,
thing, Robert. It's probably for overtaking speed,
Overtaking
you
and
know,
being able to
on the
put it
highway
on
and all that.
just
So,
above 120.
5 Series, yeah. Lexus, yeah. Lexus, reliable, solid, yes. But amongst now all the cars that we've all mentioned, we must just choose one.
Okay,
Honestly speaking, what would you choose?
so let's do this, ne? We eliminate the B200.
Yeah, of course.
no, that's out.
It's the first to go.
Wow.
Yes, that one
The
should not
Audi.
have been there. Should not have been there.
It's like
The
last
old-
week's
it should-
X3, X1.
Whatever.
You should just
hey.
cut it.
X1 and a half.
Like a
You
script.
should have just. You should have just kept quiet.
Stick to the script.
But okay, you just
Number
said I had
2,
one
the
car.
A6.
Number EX, no, it's 2. It's a 4-cylinder. I'm
I
sure
think
it's
yes,
okay.
yes must go as well.
It doesn't have
Okay.
a
So your
table.
cars are right at the
Yeah.
bottom.
The Audi.
Which one?
We're
Yours.
gonna differ on this.
Yours.
We're gonna differ on this, but I think that should be next to go.
Okay.
Look, I let it go.
I think now this Audi, what beats it here is the where.
You see, my thing
We
is
are
that
getting it
you know,
from.
if I could find another one with similar, and that's a S-Line. If I could find another one with similar mileage, I couldn't. So I think it doesn't exist. It's if there was, I would say
It's that one. Send money so that we
yeah.
can bring the car
yes,
to you.
Oh,
yes,
it's
for airtime.
Accident damaged.
Or something.
Probably shoddy work done on it. Yeah.
Okay, so that's gone.
And then next to go 7 Series.
750.
The Merc.
I think the 7 Series.
You want to still
Okay,
keep the
but
Merc?
that
The Merc must go.
engine, the 7 Series engine is strong, but yeah. Oh, the reason why the 7 Series was least for me is I didn't like that era of
I
design.
don't like the design.
Ugly looking, inside brilliant. The features, comfort, engine, you name it, but the look,
another thing is that you know the ones that came before.
better looking.
Yes, but there were gremlins everywhere. Remember they were doing that
That
it was
iDrive.
the electronics. This tried to improve them. I'm still not convinced. You know, the 5 Series, the 7 Series after that, I would say that's a bit bulletproof. Look, 100,000 it'll fella in 3 months. 6 months will be gone.
BM is
so-
not that bad.
so
But
it
anyway.
goes-
The electronics. I'm worried about
Right, and then next,
So next is the
for me,
the Merc.
The Merc goes.
man, probably only because of mileage. If you can find one with less mileage, as I saw the diesel, the Merc will still be running. It's a beautiful car, man. And
It is a
it's-
gorgeous
it's
looking car. It's
gorgeous looking,
So,
it's
but this
comfortable,
one
the
goes.
features,
This
you
goes.
name it.
195,000.
So maybe in this company, this specific one, yeah.
Had the doing. After high. Level 195. 300. What's that? Level 196. In the S
In a
class.
month, so a month and a half
It
you'll
will
be
be
on 200.
200,000.
Musk.
In 2 months it'll be 210.
Aye, that goes.
So I
So-
think okay, I won't even go into the XJ then,
Yeah.
the way we are narrowing things down. I think it's coming down to the GS
and
versus
the-
the XF.
The XF.
And if it's between the two,
I think the
GS.
XF.
GS. Reliability.
You know
GS.
why, ne? Yes, reliability, all of that, I get
The
it.
power is the same. The
Well,
looks.
luckily, how?
No. Now I'm being. I'm a petrol. I'm always saying people must get behind the Jaguar, but between the two, and this one's got almost double the kilometers. The way your service will be cheap.
Not necessarily.
Not
right?
necessarily, yes.
Toyota's
but
not necessarily
Not
cheap.
necessarily, but
I've done the comparison.
no. But again, compared
And
to
Lexus
Jaguar,
will be even more.
not compared to Jaguar, chief.
So
It's
you
got
are-
79,000 Ks.
You are staying with
it's
your.
It's got a chain. This one.
Are you staying with the?
I'm staying with the
XF?
Jag. Yeah, the XF.
XF, not J. So the
Yeah,
J
the
is gone.
XF. Yeah, the
XF.
XJ is gone.
So you don't
That
trust
And
the
I
that,
like-
that 3-liter engine is
engine.
powerful enough.
I've got this
And
one.
this
I
car
still
with
have
low
it.
mileage is in good condition. It's well looked after.
This
I
car,
think
we
he
still
can
have
save.
it. It's got 300,000 Ks. It works. We changed the air.
Is it the
coolant.
3 liter?
The same thing. We changed the air coolant. It was there was a sensor, the air coolant sensor. It wasn't. It was picking up overheating. That was a 12,000 job.
As would be the case with a lot of these cars. Yeah.
So let's do this, ne? Because he liked XF.
It ticks that box.
Ne? Let's tick the box. Let's leave the XF for him to decide.
When choose we
Now,
have to choose one. Lexus or-
so I'm
yeah.
saying XF must stay. Ne?
So you
For
go
him
the
to
XF.
have. Ne? For something different besides the XF, I tend to go with the Lexus. I liked the
features.
features that thing.
And the power. is
The
what
power thing, it ticks all the boxes.
And then your
of
3 liter
what
is
he's
what?
looking
180
for.
kilowatts.
No, it's over
185.
200. I did check it. I think it's 221. I'll check it again just now.
It's
I
about
just-
181, 180.
yeah. So
double
now
check.
I go for the Lex. I agree with you there with the Lex.
Lexus, I think.
I say let the Jag stay. He'll
I
decide.
wish you had chosen. I wish you had chosen the Lexus because I was gonna literally say go for the Lexus, honestly, and the GS. The GS is go for the GS.
202 kilowatts.
202.
Yeah, 601 Newton meters torque.
That's good, eh? Yeah, I have a powerful car there. Okay.
So what say you?
With that mileage, my man.
Look, the
nah.
mileage. I'm attracted to the mileage, but to fix that car, I promise you do it.
It will take long to go wrong because of the mileage. It's been well looked
No,
after.
but again,
He must save those 100,000s for every year that he has it. If it goes on the third year, it's got 300,000.
So
he's
is
still
that
fine.
it's a
mileage?
16-year-old car
Eh, it
with
take
the same
mileage,
pipes.
King 79,000.
79,000.
So it
Ks.
might just be one of those.
And it's a
Jags that
reputable-
you-
It's a reputable
It's
thing.
a reputable
look,
dealer.
look at it this way. A car might have 79,000 Ks. And I did say, out of your cars, I'll take the XF. Those pipes, though, are 15 years
But
old.
you're just going to be difficult
No,
for
I'm
no
not.
reason.
I promise you. I promise you. What's that too? I read the so. If there was no like the Lexus, now I'm talking as a car guy. Honestly speaking, out of all your cars, I told you I like these cars. I would actually buy. I love your cars. But out of the thing, I'm being just genuinely a car person giving someone advice. Get the XF out of your cars. Out of every car,
Well, that settles it then.
get the Lexus. Get the
What
Lexus.
are
Okay,
you saying?
Spoo, you'll tell us. He's
Lexus-
confused.
You are
He's
you
getting
are confused.
tongue-tied.
So
I'm
nah.
being-
He
you know,
admits
now
my
I'm
car
not
is the better
actually-
car.
Yeah, look, he just doesn't want to admit.
No. That's all
it
that
is.
You've got the better car.
That's all it
SF
is.
is not the better
Bon,
car. I
I
still
think
maintain the Lexus
what
is.
Linda-
I'm trying to say I'm being as
So
straight
if
level.
Spoo
If it
had
was
to,
me,
my man,
if it was me with my money, I'd go to
let
Lexus.
let me say this.
Honestly.
If Spoo decided to stay with the Jag, you
Perfect.
would not
I
have
would
no
not- I would
qualms
not have
about it.
qualms, yes.
Okay, sure.
But I would say Spoo
But
go
if
for
you
a
want
Lexus.
something different,
Nothing different. A better car would be a Lexus. I promise.
And where this Lexus is being sold, you guys know that place, right?
yes, but
Especially with old cars, they have a bad reputation.
no, but I actually looked at this. I'll give you the thing. I actually looked at it. It had a. I need they give them different colors. It had the even.
did you find
Patalan shell.
anything? Did you find anything similar elsewhere?
Yes, you do get similar ones elsewhere.
Elsewhere.
There are normal price in that age. Yes.
Okay. So Spoo, there are your two cars. The Lexus for something different.
There's nothing different. The most
It
reliable.
sounds like we are saying. It sounds like we are saying here on the show. Stick to the
Would you
XF.
dispute that between the two, the most reliable one is a Lexus?
Take the
reliability,
L.
yes.
Take your
But
L and
reliability is
move.
not the only
No, I'm just saying.
criterion, I
It's
guess.
got power. It's got space. It's got everything he needs. The 100,000 he will maintain.
As does
Get us,
the
get us
Jag.
feedback
get
next
feedback,
week.
yeah,
Let's hear what Spoo's
But
got to
he
say.
had a thing for the XF, so I'm sure I'm losing this one.
Let's
Again,
Again? When did you last what again with what?
you've been losing man since last year, man.
Let's
You keep insisting that you win even when you don't.
we need to keep score.
Let's do it.
Now, this is a new year. We are keeping score.
okay,
Show
let's
one.
pick who won?
What was last week, Ghana?
X5. We agreed X6 was me. You agree?
Yeah, we all agree.
No,
on
no, no,
X6.
no. You said she liked the
Yeah, the-
Range Rover
the
Sport,
Range
so
Rover.
I won.
So you won.
Yes.
So
But-
it's 2-1.
Like what I'm
Me
saying
and you
is-
nil. So, Yafana, whether I come with a B200 or
When
you
I-
come
when I- you must get minus scores, when
Fine.
you must get negative
When you
scores.
get -1.
No,
Minus
last
2.
year I won one. At
No.
least, can I lay something that I can
Okay,
hang on
this
the
year you
wall?
are -1. You learn when you're -2 because with Lega X325.
Wow.
Okay, sharp, let's carry on.
As
let's
we
carry on.
move on, take.
Thuso Magwali Mangang, he knows it's a good car. He knows it. He knows it. He'll never just admit it.
I like it. I did say it comes down to the two, but between the two, man, the XF has more going for it.
Honestly, if it was my money, honestly, more. Jaguar XF.
What do you have for us
Yes.
today, my good man?
Right. It seems I'm living up to this tech thing, huh? So I discovered something interesting. In-wheel motors
Okay.
for EVs, right? The traditional EV setup is to have your batteries, your
Yeah.
battery cells, right? And then have a motor or two in front or back, depending on your
Maybe
design.
all 4 wheels.
Yes. But now, what Rimac, for those who don't know, Rimac hypercar maker, they made in-wheel motors, right? So
In the
each
wheel.
wheel has a motor within it. So the power goes directly from the battery cells into the thing.
Is that the
Into
one
the
that,
wheels.
that Richard rolled in?
I think that's the one before.
Is it?
Yeah, the Nevera R is the current, the latest one, I think it is. I
Yeah.
speak under correction, right? Now that thing has 1,947, so 1947 kilowatts.
I think
It's
that's-
crazy.
1,900.
Yeah,
Is this a car?
a car.
It's
a
called
hypercar, a
in-wheel
Rimac.
motors.
Rimac.
or-
No, the Rimac is the car. Rimac
is the
Nevera.
car, okay.
And it has that power, and the torque is 2,340 Newton meters.
0 to 100 a second.
It's under 2 seconds.
What guys? Then we
Have you not seen that thing? It's crazy.
No,
I've
I
seen
know
them.
that-
It being raced against a Bugatti.
I know the other
thingy.
one. I know the one that
Chiron.
Richard Hammond
Yeah, that
rolled
that
in.
he crashed in. Yeah.
he
don't think-
did a race with the Lamborghini Aventador, and he thrashed it, and that was 2 point something seconds,
Yeah.
and I thought that was 1,000.
This thing is crazy.
How does it look in terms of?
It's beautiful. It's nice. It's beautiful. Now, there's a company that the focus here is the motors in the wheels, right? There's a company called Donut Lab,
Okay.
right? Which has now come up with their wheel. Well, they've got a few, but their top of the range wheel. Each one weighs 40 kgs, right? And produces six, six man.
Sisman.
Yes.
Hey, English.
630 kilowatts of power and 4,300 Newton meters of torque. One motor in one
Then it won't
wheel.
move. It will just burn the tire.
Crazy, right?
Whoa.
As I said, each weighs 40 kg, which gives it a class-leading power density, which is just under 16 kilograms per.
Okay, these cars range. Just how much do you just give you enough power to do 100 meters, beat everyone, and then
I suppose it depends how you drive it. That I can't tell you, but depends how you drive it also. But they are hypercars. It's not a car you're gonna go very
Yes,
long
yes,
distance with,
yes.
But anyway, so these wheels, if you are to take all 4 of them and put them in one car, you will have a car that has 2,520 kilowatts of
But-
power and 17,200 Newton meters of torque.
wait. Look, the
It's crazy.
Like
no,
the
it doesn't make
numbers-
sense.
crazy.
the
I mean,
numbers
okay,
are
let-
too
if
much.
Google the how much is a plane? Take how much torque does a 747 have?
Okay,
Torques.
we will Google it. We'll check that.
Yeah. So while you
How would you put that down to the tires?
Yeah, I'll come to that. But their whole pitch is that you eliminate so many components which make the cars lighter as
because
well.
electricity you don't need. It's one moving component.
Yes. So you don't have all these motors that add weight. You've got the small motors in the wheels, and the transmission unit. Even with internal combustion cars, you'll have crank power and wheel power because there are energy losses there.
Yes, in between.
So by doing this, you've eliminated that because all the power is totally in the wheels themselves.
I am
So it's
for-
lighter, more power, more torque. It will be a crazy car. So the likelihood in their range of products, the likelihood is the top of the range will go into trucks. That's what they say.
It's true. Look, what I'm trying to say is this. Can't you take this power and lower it so that you have more longevity? So meaning, instead of having million, gazillion Newton meters, have 24 hours, I can drive for 24 hours. That might be a new 17,000 torques.
Fair enough. Remember, I said they've got a few products. I think it's 4 or something. The smallest one goes into a drone. It's got like 5 kilowatts or something like that. And then they have for motorcycles, and they have another one. Then they have this last number.
In a
You know.
motorcycle,
Yeah.
No,
But
you
obviously,
think they'd
remember,
put
they in fact, they've got a sister company that makes motorcycles. They've got motorcycles on the road that are using this technology as a company, right?
No, look, it's
But
amazing.
obviously, with this, they need to agree with manufacturers as well, vehicle manufacturers. I mean, they have their strategies, you know.
235,000 Newton meters. How many does that have?
17.
So it's 10 of these cars put together have got the same torque
Yeah.
as a 947.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's why I'm saying that
747.
the big one will probably go into trucks and will probably also be detuned a bit, you know. And then into vehicles, depending on the vehicle manufacturer. If BMW is making an M3, they won't make it with crazy power that it's faster than M5. Understand? But it makes for some interesting dynamics because
the
this helps with the
technology's there.
handling as well. Having power at each wheel also helps with the
You said
thing.
it was a Rimac Nevera.
Nevera.
Oh, I haven't seen this one.
Yeah.
Nevera R.
Yeah.
Wow.
So think of this as I made this scenario here. Think of in future you're driving an electric hatchback that is rear wheel drive and has
2 of those.
2 of those at the back. Let's say one has got 300 kilowatts and 500 Newton meters of torque.
You don't want to be
So
in
you've
the
got
rain.
600 kilowatts and 1,000 Newton
You don't
meters
wanna
of
be in
torque
the rain.
in a light car.
You don't want to be in the rain.
Man.
You'll be looking. Or when I N1, you'll be going to Pretoria. You'll accelerate and you blink. When you look, you'll be facing Johannesburg. I'm telling you, you don't want to be.
But
in the,
I think, as he says, each car it was specific power.
Power and torque.
You understand? You
Nevera R.
can't go crazy.
this Navara R,
Ah.
0 to 100 is 1.74 seconds. Blink.
Yeah, it's under 2 seconds. Yeah.
Blink. No, I think it's
crazy.
It comes to a point where I am for power. 0 to 300 in less than 9 seconds. Now, you've got cars
There are
today.
cars that can't even
The
make
one-
100.
Well, one of the one you chose now. The white one.
The B-class.
The B class takes about this to 100.
That thing will be at 300 already.
That 2,300.
Just go check this thing out on YouTube. Check the accelerations of that thing. It's
Wow.
crazy.
But then
The
what
Bugatti
is it for?
Chiron
Is it-
can't even touch it.
Yeah, I mean, from 100 to 200, you are moving at 100. And to go to 200, 1, 2.
Yeah.
Aye, guys.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But do you know, while we're on this topic, that the two are now one company, Bugatti and Rimac?
Is it? Who
So
bought who?
I can't remember. I think it's a merger. I can't remember.
So clever.
So
Very
future Bugattis are going to
clever.
have this
Will be like that.
technology.
That's
Wow.
clever. Because Bugatti has been on the mission of being the
The
fastest,
fastest.
car ever.
And this thing kicks
So
Bugatti.
VW bought it.
Yeah.
Without money.
Yeah. But
I
is
suppose.
this the future, huh?
I think it's a short.
Hey, that's scary.
But
man.
look, you know what? The good thing about electronic cars, you start a car, it sparks, it puts fuel, it burns fuel, and then this goes, the piston,
piston.
and then it takes you a
That
gearbox,
time that
and
guy,
then,
oh, guy.
and then that's a whole lot of energy,
Energy
waste,
lost, yeah.
energy lost. Yeah, and you start the electricity is there, it's efficient. I would like that efficiency to be swapped to distance. Because the biggest thing I EV, in my view,
range.
is the range.
range,
And the
yeah.
range anxiety. I should be able to drive at 120 to Durban and not worry about range, you know. If they could fix that, then I think electric cars have got the performance, have got the torque, the range anxiety. And another thing is that there's a huge depreciation with energy with EV cars,
cars.
because of the battery insecurity. Because
I think I
So
heard
is
it's the
it-
UK, the
they-
depreciation of the
it's-
Taycan.
yeah,
crazy.
it's gone.
So is it easy to put power in an EV more? It would be easier
because
to
you just put electricity.
to put power into a normal engine.
Yes, look, Mzansi,
So is there obviously then it would explain why depreciation I think because
before it was
easy to-
cylinders, now they put tables with this table. So in fact, nowadays cars, the fast ones are ones with the hypercars with a bit of electricity, because electricity is instant. It's got good torque, it moves. So electric cars are going to be faster than petrol because, as I said, the energy you put the petrol,
It's
it
instantaneous.
burns. To get the fact that you can get a petrol car to do 2.7 seconds. That's on its own.
Yeah.
I'm sure Henry Ford is
That
like,
thing is 1.7.
what?
Oh, you mean petrol cars? Sorry,
Petrol cars.
yeah,
I'm sure Henry Ford is like, how is this possible? And it's a 6-cylinder car. What? It's already an achievement.
I don't think we'll see any of those things in this
But
country.
Imagine a Turbo S hybrid, 911.
I don't know how I feel about it. It will be quick. It will be, I don't know how I feel about it. You know, I don't know.
Because you say 2.7, that's you're talking about the Turbo S,
the
right?
Turbo S.
And that thing is internal combustion. Put a
Put
hybrid,
the-
but the same hybrid as what they have in the new GTS. the
Yeah,
Renault GTS.
just maybe it will take it out. To
That's
2
gonna be
seconds.
something else.
If they keep it that way.
We won't
Yeah.
find
2.2.
this. Who will insure this?
No, but
this
the thing about these things is this: when people come out and they take out one, when you were like a toddler, I nearly said something. Someone said,
I know
"Imagine,
what it was gonna say.
I don't know, and I'm better off not knowing.
imagine if you bump and a balloon comes out." People are like, Joe. Imagine who's going to buy that. Now, 20 years later, every car's got it. So when they do this, eventually it will trickle down. So a couple of years ago, someone's like, let's put batteries and see how fast we go. Like, yeah, and they put in the G's Whiz. Remember the car, the G Whiz? The ugly looking thing that Jeremy and them always used to explode and bomb. When it came, I'm like, geez, who's going to buy that? Now, they're starting to look good. And I suppose this Rimac in-wheel, if they're on bikes, eventually they'll get into cars. And China just needs to do this.
Yeah.
And then
Hello, not again.
you don't want to
That's been
manufacture
what?
here. Please come manufacture. And they're like,
And then they steal your technology.
so eventually I think it will come.
Our Chinese,
Except they won't do this.
they have to do that.
They can't get that big.
They'll need to put.
Okay, I'm going to talk about service plans and motor. Okay.
It's more like
Guys, I'm going to talk about service plans, motor plans. I'm not part of this.
I can't say I'm sorry in Mandarin. Ask ni hao. Eh? And that's Japanese, right?
Is Nia? No, Nia is Chinese.
it Chinese?
That's good. Hello in Chinese. Right.
You said what about
Oh,
the
Japanese is sayonara.
Sayonara.
Yeah.
Sayonara. I wonder what.
Asshole.
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 Why?
I think Mr. used to say asshole.
Why, guys? Why? Okay, look, I'm going to talk about guys.
Like, is there a difference when they pray? Do they like say, please close your eyes, or they just say, let's pray?
Liam, help me out here.
That's why Kireke they'll always say,
Okay,
"Ang
guys.
paleng mahlo ka pele."
So we've been having an issue, right?
Qetile ho rapela bula mahlo.
Guys, I'm done. Plus, it's China, vele, it's China, it's a
This is
suit.
suit.
I say, "How is he mad at that?"
Okay. Okay, start your own comments.
Let's carry on, guys.
I'm sorry.
Okay, guys, let's carry on. Look, we had a chat about. Okay, composure. We had a chat a while ago about the differences between service plan, motor plan, and a warranty.
Yeah.
And I know you want to know about that.
Yes, press.
Okay, I'm gonna try to explain it. I'm gonna use cars that have got like a Suzuki Jimny GLX. It's got a 4-year, 60,000 service plan.
Suzuki what?
Jimny.
Jimmy.
Oh, okay.
Yes, GLX. It's got a 60,000 4-year warranty. What this covers, guys, it covers services. They cover the services, right? And not, they don't cover the perishable goods. What do you call consumables like brake pads, wipers? They'll change your oil. They will change your filter. They will change service, just a normal service. And if you're talking about 60,000 4-year, I think the Suzuki, you service it every 10 to 15,000. I might be, so which means it covers for 6 services, right? After 6 services, you start paying for yourself. But every other consumable, it's on your own.
So that is a service
Plan, right? There's a service
It deals
plan.
with the basic
Service.
of koloi.
Service.
Oily,
Filters, oil,
the
filters,
filter, no
plugs.
tires,
No, yes.
no windscreen.
No wipers.
No,
They can't even change your wipers.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll change your water in the wipers. I'm sure they will.
Ah,
but
but
yeah.
it's like,
That's a service plan.
Okay.
And then Yeah. Oh, in fact, you service it every 12,000 and 12 months or 15,000.
Okay.
So basically, they're giving you 4 free services. And then you still have to make sure that you service them. That's an exclusion. How they exclude you is that if you come 13 months, 17,000 kilometers, they might exclude you.
Okay.
Now, if 15,000 is less than 12 months, it's at 3 months, for example, you have to go service it. You can't say, I'm waiting for 12 months. So service it when they say the car is serviceable. So that's a service plan. And many cars come with that, the small cars. I think a Polo comes with that, the Toyotas come with that service plan.
And that would come mainly in brand new cars that you buy, or would this be something that can be added on? Maybe
You
if
do
I
get-
go buy
You
from
get aftermarket
You do get
service
aftermarket.
plans.
Aftermarket service
I'm
plans.
going to talk about aftermarket stuff and the problems. Warranty is sort of a guarantee. So they are saying, look, we can guarantee the engine, maybe. We can guarantee the gearbox. We can guarantee the turbo, certain parts. The manufacturer gives you a warranty to cover the basic big parts. Which, look, this is guaranteed for a certain period, right? So it covers the big parts. Now, it doesn't cover consumables. It does not cover services. Consumables, I mean, it doesn't cover brake pads. It doesn't cover services, oil. It doesn't cover that. It doesn't cover your wipers, anything that goes wrong. If your gear knob comes out, if your gearbox has got a problem, yes. Now, Cornet's got exclusion. You have to service it.
You should cover the gear knob, though.
A gear knob, I'm talking about the plastic part.
Yeah.
I don't think they cover the cosmetic. This is the warranty, right? Okay. You might find
Are we talking about new cars here?
new cars.
No,
Warranty,
they
they'll
should
say,
cover that.
They'll say, look.
If I'm driving a new car and a gear knob comes off, I'm
Yeah,
taking
no,
it back,
look,
they must
look,
cover
look,
it.
look,
cover.
Then look, guys, look. There's a warranty. I'm talking about a warranty, right? So it covers components. Generally, for example, I'm going to give you a Toyota Urban Cruiser. Comes with 3-year, 150,000 warranty, right? What does it cover? The components will tell you. But it also comes with a 3-year, 45,000 service plan. That's all comes. 3-year, 45,000 and a warranty covering the big components. So if your brake disc breaks, they might not cover it. They don't cover that.
They won't.
They won't cover that. Right.
Because it's a wear and tear issue.
Right. And warranties,
Part.
they generally cover, what isn't covered is your clutches, brake pads, wipers, as I said. What is generally covered? Engine, turbo, gearbox, diffs, big
Electronics.
components. Aftermarket. I had a look at Hello Peter. There's a couple of good ones, and the bad ones, I'll tell you what the problems are. The amount generally is not the same as what the repair
cover
amount.
amount.
The cover amount. So they'll say your turbo brakes, your turbo is 40,000. They'll say it's over 15. You can buy them but generally they never
different.
cover the full amount. Number 2 is that the claim process
It's hideous.
is hideous. It's generally almost close to impossible. And a couple of mechanics are like, dude, a car will sit there for 6 months. For send this. So the claim process is quite tedious, you know. They also say, look, they don't cover things like diagnosis. You go there and diagnose a car, it costs you money. The mechanic will say, look, to diagnose a car is 2,000. They don't cover that. More than above that, they might not cover the full amount. And then, generally, what people complain about the service, I suppose, calling, not getting through, blah, 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 blah.
And there was that period that it takes to finalize a claim.
And mechanics are saying, the research that we did is about 8 out of 10 are declined.
Sure.
So they declined.
know-
So the worst one, according to Hello Peter, is Motorvaps and Motorite. So out of 439 reviews for Motorite, 371 were bad. You understand? The best one,
And
according
it's
to
probably one of the most popular ones.
Motorite and Motorvaps.
And
I've
what
never heard of
what is the
Motorvaps.
Hello Peter rating? Do you know?
I didn't check the rating. I
Because
checked the
that is-
complaints.
It's a big
Yeah.
thing now.
And then the best one, according to Hello Peter, it's Hollard, Motor Extender, and Bitvest. They had the least amount of complaints, least amount of stuff. That's a warranty. The Makulu Boss is a maintenance plan. Maintenance plan will cover that gear. Will cover the only thing you pay with the maintenance plan: petrol and tires. Right? So the car will come with a maintenance plan and a warranty. The warranty will cover the big ones, and the maintenance plan will cover the maintenance of the car. So the only thing you'll pay for is petrol and tires. You find it in high-end cars, Mercedes, BM, Audi, Jaguars, blah, blah, blah. They're quite expensive. It's already included in the car, but they cover, and they'll give you a period. Like an Audi and a BM goes 0 to 100, they'll cover everything. Mercedes-Benz, the last time I checked, 0 to 60,000, they cover everything. After that, you start paying 50-50. Or by the time you get to 120, which is 120, you start covering 50-50. So the motor plan covers everything. That gear knob will fall under motor plan and all that.
I think if I get a new car with the warranty and that knob comes off, that's a warranty issue, man. It's not a wear and tear. It's not accidental. I can't claim it under my comprehensive insurance.
I will
Let's just verify the things that they should
verify
cover.
if a gear knob comes out.
Aftermarket, maybe not, because they are specific with what they cover. Engine, transmission, So there you might be on your own. But a new car.
Are we not going to get the
I will
expert
I'll go
coming in?
We'll get a look. I'll go and I'll put it underneath there at the bottom and say, look, I called 2 people. What do they say about a gear knob? They'll probably cover it because the new car, like they will not have a problem. But it's not warranty covers the big components of the car. Guarantee of the drive chain, the drive mechanism most of the time.
So now I'll tell you my story around these things. I once went for a job interview during COVID times. It was rough. Just talking about the aftermarket ones, and it was a company that was selling aftermarket motor plans and warranties, and it's sales number 1. Ne? So they're not going to give you the full story again. They're going to give you the cheapest price. Again, we always say from, you know, from 199. When you are thinking it's 199, and the area 199 doesn't cover
Anything.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think I went there first day, second day. I was like, F this, because it offer the issues. You get more complaints than you get actual.
And they'll tell you there's a premium one, there's what. But
Hey, man,
the mechanics, majority of the mechanics are like, guys, if you can buy a warranty from a manufacturer, please get it there. The aftermarket, the mechanics, the guys that you bring the cars to, don't like warranties. Again, it might be taken with a pinch of salt that they don't get paid quickly.
This is
they don't get paid
let's suggest this on the show. Anyone who maybe has or works with or does warranties, motor plans or service plans, they can write to us.
I'll actually
Or
advise that
maybe can we get someone
we'll get someone to come in and talk
who
about them.
who can talk about it more comprehensively.
Or maybe bring in someone that can, from a aftermarket and a mechanic. Let them,
Let them debate and have
Let's have the cracky mechanic and that
yeah,
person.
and have
it
someone
out.
who's actually dealt with
I
a
actually
person.
talk to Craig Mechanic. No.
Hadiba.
No warranties.
Warranties, chief, are more hellwork than everything else. More people come in, you get there, you claim to get the claim. But I would say, if you're gonna go for a warranty, this is my personal, not experience, advice. Look, if you're gonna go for a Holland, what's other insurance company? Let's say Outsurance.
Because now,
because they're a huge company, they've got
reputable.
they've got a mechanic, they've got people that are calling in, they've got a call center. It might be easier.
They're reputable.
Yeah,
I think it you know, barring cheap is expensive.
Yeah, look.
So if you're going to go for something cheap, you're going to have an expensive experience.
Yeah, I'm thinking of
at
my
the end of
my
the day.
experiences. I just can't remember this warranty I used to have.
Was it good?
It was good. They didn't give me any hassles. Yeah, they paid quickly. The vehicle was well looked after. They called the dealership like, service it, everything. They paid.
Yeah. So
in 2 days I had my car back.
You see, so I don't know. I hope
Yeah.
It depends on experiences. So let's, guys.
But I had to co-pay because it was an aftermarket warranty,
Yeah.
right? And then also I had an experience with a BMW warranty. Well, I never claimed, but the vehicle was close to expiring motor plan, right? And if you take up the warranty in that time while you still have motor plan, They then give you an aftermarket warranty that is unlimited
Oh.
because they're taking on the car while it's still under motor plan.
And then
you see.
and
But now when I dug a bit deeper, there is actually a limit, but the limit is the retail value of the car.
okay.
So if it's that one of these X5s we're looking at last week at 1.05 million, you know that your engine is covered up to there. Your knob is covered up to there, I hope.
Knob.
Hey, this knob.
Get the knob thing.
Yeah,
But
let's
I'll double
get
check,
the
yeah.
knob and.
So look, I hope it I understand. So to back service plan covers services,
Yes.
changing of services.
Yes.
Warranty covers the big components like the engine, the turbo, the gearbox.
If they break.
The maintenance plan maintains the car for a particular period. The exclusion is if you don't take it, and people don't, seemingly. There's a high number of people that don't. It's got a motor plan and a service plan. People don't take it to service. 4,000 kilometers passes. It takes up the early
that's
20.
silly. That's silly.
Then women. I'm not being sexist, but it's women generally skip that.
But motor plan has an element of a warranty in it. I've heard some car brands, they'll say, I think BMW and Mercedes, they'll say your warranty is the first year or 2 years, something like that. But your motor plan is 5 years.
Yes.
But you've got coverage for everything up to that 5th year.
So
So
that's what I'm saying. Your motor
That
plan.
warranty is probably pointless, in fact, at the time.
Look, I think the car comes with a warranty from the manufacturer guaranteeing your parts for 100,000 kilometers, right? 5 years. That's a manufacturer giving you the guarantee of the engine, the gearbox, or what. The maintenance plan maintains the car. Services. If this cracks, it maintains the car. So I'm sure when you take it, then your gearbox is faulted. It calls the manufacturer and says, "Hi, can I have a gearbox for this VIN number?" And then they give him a new gearbox. You understand what I'm saying?
No, I do hear what you're saying, but the point I'm making, which I think you're missing, is I know BMW does it. You buy a new BMW,
It comes
they'll
with
tell you you've got a warranty. Let's say it's a year, I can't remember. A year's warranty and 5 years motor plan.
Yes.
So if you're in year 3, you will still have whatever cover the warranty gave you, will still
will
have
still
it,
have it.
much as your warranty is expired. Hence, I'm saying motor plan has that element; it covers everything.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
Not just maintenance. Even if something breaks, they'll cover it.
100%.
Yes.
So motor plan, I'll agree with you. Motor plan. I don't know how we are using the motor plan. The only thing you're going to pay for the next 5 years,
Yes.
100,000, is fuel,
Fuel.
and tires.
So are you suggesting, both of you,
Get a car with motor
get a
maintenance
car
plan.
with
No, of course, if
Yeah,
you can
I
get a
mean
car with
that, yeah.
maintenance
Yeah.
plan.
So that
we
is
can extend it
sort
as
of
much
how
as-
how insurance you're just taking comprehensive cover, and then you know
Yeah.
how not the issues. Unlike go through a third party.
Most of the time is
or
that's why cars people are selling them for 100 because it's got motor plan and it's attractive to the next buyer and you can buy it with motor plan and even extend it. That's why last week, if you listen, the X6 we're fighting so much. Look, if you can extend the motor plan to be better, because it covers the engine, it covers the whatever. Likely 2-3 years, extend it a bit. It actually puts.
And
them-
I think people happy when they buy cars, and I know people get excited o reka koloi, and they don't listen properly or read properly when it comes to these things. That's why maybe you're getting the high percentage of people not going into
to service the car is free.
And do you understand? Asa tsebe motho hore because you're now sankile koloi
And you
already.
think service is like, yo.
Installment is semudutsi mona because insurance
I
is
must
your
go service,
mona.
yeah.
Then now the guy is telling him about service and he's like, I don't even want to
Look, if you can,
hear about
if
it.
you can and you're buying a car, the biggest problem is that just ask. In fact, they will tell you. The problem is that I know, because you feel embarrassed, but just
No, always ask. Eh?
ask.
And
You
kind of
can't
Congo,
lose.
you apply now in the morning, and when you leave work, you've got your car and you're going home. Now you can't tell me, Hori, you know every single thing about
Look,
what's happening. Do you understand that process? Was that process happening in a couple of days? Then you've got
Look.
time to
look, guys. If you're
to
going
find
to spend,
out.
let's say Sbu, he's spending 26,000 rands a month for this particular car. Come on, do yourself a favor and know about
What's
the car,
happening.
what benefits you've got. You just don't spend 26. That is 260,000 plus 26, 286,000 plus 26, and then doubles.
It's gonna take.
Yeah,
Things are far from each other.
Plus
there.
52.
yeah, about 312,
318.
52.
It's okay. guys,
Whatever, yeah.
Yeah, that's
12,
300,000 that you're spending. That's more. You could take 2 children to university. So if you're gonna spend that amount of money, damn, read about it. You know, that's me. I hope you understand what it means. about those things.
Interestingly, do you know that Motorplan, only BMW supplies a Motorplan? Because Motorplan is a BMW
Yeah,
term.
they call the freeway plan in
Oh.
Audi.
Okay.
The
Is it not?
different
Isn't Audi a
freeway
maintenance
plan.
plan? It's
It's
freeway.
freeway plan.
Yeah, it's freeway plan.
It's
Audi,
like-
Mercedes calls it a premium drive. I
It's
think
like
Porsche calls it. What do they call it? Yeah,
it's like PDK.
drive plan. I
Porsche
think.
calls it a PDK. Audi calls it a S-tronic. VW calls it a what?
DSG.
DSG. It's the same thing. It's like idiot startler.
So we basically just did a Colgate thing. Every toothpaste is Colgate.
Oh yes, okay.
Oh yeah, that's what you
Oh
did.
wow,
Yeah. Every
that's why
cold
they're
drink
saying.
you cold.
That's why he's trying to live up to his name. He's a smart.
Oh come on.
Man, I'm smart.
Smarty
Check me out.
pants.
I'm wearing glasses.
Anyway,
make
we
me
hope that
nice.
helps, eh?
Yeah.
When
Okay,
you're
I
buying
hope-
cars,
let's-
guys.
we hope it helps. We'll try by all means to get an expert to
we
come
will.
in,
We will actually.
explain it much better than you have. But I think what you've said makes
It
sense,
makes sense.
and people will understand.
So
and the important thing, please read your fine print.
Yes,
if you
please.
don't know, ask, because this is a car and it can get very
Hey,
expensive.
talking about that, I heard a story. Guys, my English today. I heard a story a few years ago. There are guys who owned, I don't know if they still own, Porsches 911. They went on a rally. Rally is like you drive over a couple of days, drive from town to town, have events in the town. I know, like Muscle Bay closed off the whole city there. It was a street circuit, da. And then these guys were on the track. The thing was on social media everywhere.
Oh God, it wasn't covered.
And then when they came back, Porsche called them in. Said, okay, your cars are fast, eh? Yeah, okay.
What you put
No, we saw. You guys were racing. Please go read your freeway, your drive plan, whatever it's called. Read that. There's a clause there. If you compete in any races, I want to use actual terms, actual wording. If you compete in races that are not commissioned by Porsche, well, you're not allowed to, basically. If you do that, your motor plan will be null and void, will be cancelled.
So it
on the
gets
spot.
scrapped.
So they told them, so you either, you've lost your drive plan,
That's number one.
number one. So you either give us these cars at minus 200 below the trade value,
Or you pay the 200.
or you leave without a drive plan.
What?
No,
So
I know
I'm
that,
coming
I
to what
knew
you say.
that. I knew that,
Read
I knew that,
the
I knew
fine
that.
print.
And what happened? Do you know what happened?
No, I'll put it. I'll
No,
keep
they
it
what
left
there.
would you do?
No, they left with the cars.
I would take it back.
They left with the cars.
I would. Depends. It depends.
No,
how
but
much.
remember, here's what these are the dynamics. 911s are strong resellers.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Even if you still have your drive plan intact, you can sell it to that dealership.
Yeah,
They'll
and
give
they'll
you
buy it, yeah.
they'll give you more money than Porsche anyway.
We're
So
not sure.
leaving the showroom without a drive plan is not a big deal, other than the fact that you now have to foot the cost for these things,
Yeah.
and not many warranties will cover those expensive
Yeah.
cars. So that's the only downside.
Look, you can. What I'm saying is that you can go and try sell it elsewhere, and see how much you get.
Now you'll get good money.
If
You'll
you're gonna
good
get
money.
that, take it and then go back and buy another one. But
Except they might not sell you, because those guys are finicky like
Yeah.
that. They blacklist you. It's like
Yeah.
a soft blacklist. When
Yeah.
you come back, okay.
They-
Even if
yeah.
you didn't
We
go through
know
all of
you.
this,
Yeah.
let's say you bought your car
Yeah.
from them, come trade in time, you don't take it back to them, you take it to
they might
Linda's,
say,
whatever. You've got a soft blacklist. Okay, where's the car? Okay. Then you want this car, you're going to wait. They'll
Yeah.
make you pay,
Yeah.
pay deposit. Put down your 200,000, whatever. It's going to
Wait.
take you a year. I
They
mean, you
might.
will never get that car.
And the biggest problem with Ferrari is that actually
Ferrari is following that as well now. They're
Ferrari,
starting
in
to do
fact,
that as
Ferrari is famous for that. They
Very aggressive.
have got the mind like, yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Anyway, yeah.
Wow. That
We
was,
digress.
Yeah, that was some interesting.
But valuable
stuff.
info. So if you're gonna buy a Porsche, make sure you buy it from Porsche. Also, that's another thing. I mean, it's still part of the conversation. Porsche maintenance plan, drive plan, whatever you wanna call it, you only get from Porsche.
yeah.
If you're gonna buy a Porsche from anywhere else, please know you're not gonna have that. And warranties.
And
I don't know
that's
about
very
these
important.
dealerships. If they're gonna offer you a warranty for that car, hopefully they will. But most aftermarket warranties don't cover those expenses.
That's another important point. You're actually right. Look, many cars, BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Jaguar, they come with a motor plan. Even if you sell it,
Yes.
it goes with the car.
Yes.
So even if you sell it, you buy it at Smartla's auto trader and it's got 80,000 Ks.
So smart. Is that his new nickname?
if you buy, let's say, Audi at 60,000 Ks 2022 at Smartla Autos, the motor plan is still with the car. A Porsche, on the other hand, even if you buy a car that's 2010, they will give you a motor plan.
Yes.
Like
Like a 1 year, 150,000 Ks or something, yeah.
You can't get it anywhere else. What you can buy from other places is warranty, hopefully, if they give you. Because warranties are afraid of Porsches because
They're expensive.
I can imagine a gearbox, a PDK for a 911 2015 will cost how
Do you
much?
know what the Chinese are doing with these things? Are they giving better?
there was one that I
yeah,
heard.
7 year,
Million.
Oh, yes.
There was one with a million warranty.
7 year or is a 10-year million kilometers.
warranty. Mazda does a 3-year unlimited maintenance plan. So meaning you can keep the car for 3 years and drive it as
much
many
as you
kilometers as you want. Audi, BMW, 100,000, 5 years. Mercedes-Benz is
China
120.
China is just gonna.
But
throw
they
some
give you a lot of
crazy
warranty, as far as I remember.
And
But
like sure,
next week,
lead the exclusion the thing.
when I come next week, we'll look at the popular ones and what they come with. Yeah.
All right, no, that's great. I think I learned a lot today. Motor plan,
Yes,
service plan.
don't buy a B class.
Yeah, no, I won't buy.
I hope you learned that.
In fact, you know what? Don't buy a car.
Don't. Because I just gonna.
Please help
Yeah,
us.
just as, you know what you do. Hey guys, I'm looking for this car. I will no.
No.
Yeah.
Come, listen. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, talking about buying cars, I want to get money to buy a car. So I've been.
Are you still betting?
No, not betting. Cricket, SA20. The one I gave you to tickets to last year, and you
Yeah.
didn't go.
Did you give me or you told me afterwards?
This guy.
Okay.
I win tickets for a game in Durban. I'm this side. I'm like, dude, your son loves cricket. He has tickets. Take him to the cricket Alo experience. I still think for anyone who wants to learn the game or have a good time, T20, 4 hours, action packed,
Some good news.
and a home natimo, 4 hours in yana fela, and people get excited. T20 cricket. So the SA20, our premium T20 tournament, South Africa, in Ale, what makes it exciting for fans and makes people battle go the stadium is the catch 2 million, which is the tournament is run by a big betting brand. I don't know if I can mention it, but anyway, Ibiza catch 2 million. You in the stand?
It's not the guys that do the PSL.
No, carry on.
Yeah, the ones that run the PSL. Yes. Smash the ball. If the ball comes into the stand, you catch it one-handed. You get.
It's good news,
You get 2 million, or 2 million a day, depending on how many people catch the ball. Little share 2 million a year.
Okay.
But whatever your share is, if you are registered on website Yabatobana,
The betters,
eh,
which you are.
me obviously, and if you have played a certain game, maybe it's a catch
Which you have.
on the website,
Which you have.
Yabon, you
Which you
get
have.
to triple your money. So let's say there's 2 of you guys.
It's $1 million each.
It's a
A
million.
million each. Now I've registered
And
and,
you
I've
played,
played this game.
so you
I
get
actually
three
get
bars.
3 million.
You don't have to do anything.
You don't have to do anything. The only thing you need to do is to catch the ball cleanly
At the cricket stadium.
at the cricket stadium.
What are the chances of that?
The last year, 9 people won. Last year. Already this year, they're sitting on 4 people.
You should have gone to the cricket, chief.
I was gonna
You
catch
wouldn't
it.
have-
You
wouldn't
wasted
have
those
caught
tickets.
I was gonna catch it.
No, then camera agree because
Even
there's
if I
No,
I'm
you
not
just
playing.
want triple
yeah.
your money. You
This
just
is
get
for the fans. This is not for the
Ah.
players. This is what gets fans into the stadium. They are hoping the cricketers going to smash a 6, hit it into the stands, catch it
Yeah,
one-handed.
but one hand is tough too.
Yeah, that's
Must it be one hand?
It has to be one hand, and
tough.
it must be clean. So it's
you can't baba, yeah.
and it must stick.
Just break
They-
your hand there.
No, they know the odds.
And it must stick.
The
The
actual
odds, they
science
know.
is-
I
I
mean,
mean,
they run a betting
obviously,
company,
It's
yeah.
a betting company. They know. I mean, last year 9 people.
Out of how many matches? In South Africa or the whole world?
There's 6 teams. They play in South
South
Africa
Africa, how
only.
many?
6 teams, round robin, home and away. Ne?
So that is 12.
That's 12 plus quarter. So there's 14 games.
9.
9
That's
is not bad, eh? For 14
9.
games.
9 and all over the country. So now we on 4. And the thing only started now.
Is it?
Yeah, and I need
When's
to
the
go
next
to the
match?
cricket.
When's the next match?
Go to the cricket.
Take my son.
There's a match now, so I want to go. There's one I want to go Super Sport Park.
Is there anyone in Natal?
Yeah, obviously there's a. So
Tell me
these
when.
teams the big cities, Joburg Super Kings. They've been bought by Indian teams, franchises. So it's Joburg Super Kings, which is owned by Chennai Super Kings, Mumbai Indian Cape Town, which is owned by Mumbai Indians, then Honali Pretoria Capitals, which is owned by Delhi Capitals, then Honali Eastern Cape, it's owned by Sunrisers Hyderabad,
Sure.
Honali DSG.
If you knew your cars like this. Dude. Dude.
Honali
Would go far,
DSG.
wouldn't it? Our
Hey, I'm not
viewing
your
videos
fan.
would be-
Then there's DSG, which is
Why are you doing that?
Because you did the voice.
Guys, I'm sorry,
God,
my Indian friends. I'm sorry, these guys didn't mean that. Then only DSG.
Hey man, what you tune, eh?
Hey, man.
Hey, Lighty.
We're rolling. And then there's
What
the
kind,
the
except?
Rajasthan Royals, which
I'm not
the
going to
Pal
laugh.
Royals, which is owned by Rajasthan Royals. Ne? So that's why someone was just saying Indian cricket. No, we have to bend over for them because they give South Africa so much money.
I told you.
They give us so much
The
money.
thing you just asked for is Vaseline, please.
Re kopela fela Vaseline.
Please.
And
And
then
the man is a good
we take
lubricant.
it. So while watching one of the games, I saw our the minister we spoke about last week, Mr.
Yes.
I'm there, and he was there at the opening game. PE Tabeg. And then he made a statement around cricket, which I think someone needed to say. It's political a little bit, but Afghanistan, if you all know, the country is being run by Taliban.
Yes.
So Taliban, they say, women, you don't do anything. You don't even sing
I'm sure South
loudly
African-
in your house.
I'm sure South African, what you call the slave women, are like, yeah, let's go.
Oh,
to
but-
Taliban.
So
You feed
go,
me, you
go,
do-
go Afghanistan. You women are not even allowed to sing loudly in the house.
Yeah, I'll keep
You
quiet.
know?
Umpachelet.
They can't drive.
Umpachelet.
They should make babies, and they're not allowed to participate
Umpathelete.
in sports.
Umpachelet.
So Gaten,
I'm sure like Umpabugai.
no, they
I
would
will
go.
not even watch sport.
They would go. So Gaten was just saying, we're playing, I get the Champions Trophy is playing now next month. And Gaten was just saying, we should boycott playing against Afghanistan in solidarity with this thing, Yabasadi, being oppressed. Now, it's only one part of the thing because one person was saying, look, he's saying this, but here we are, tournament of South Africa, the 7 Afghanistani players who are playing
in South Africa.
in South Africa in the tournament current. Why does he not speak out against these players, or we shouldn't even allow them to come
Why
in?
does Afghanistan do that? Is it for religious purposes?
But it's the Taliban,
It's the
so
Taliban
it's the
specifically.
Sharia law ya bona hore according to melao ya rona basadi ba rona ha ba tlameha hore ba etse nix. So the other issue is that ICC says if you are a full member nation, you should have
A female.
a women's national women's cricket team,
Okay,
and
that's
all
a law.
other countries have except for Afghanistan.
If that's a law of IC, I concur. But if that's a law, guys, whether we like it or not, it's a law. It's a country's law. I mean, honestly speaking, we are shunned for having, if we marry 3 women. It's our culture. It's what it is. It's
So
in other places, if they say go play tennis somewhere and you've got 3 wives and you can't, then it's their rules. I'll accept that. So if Afghanistan is to play here and they need women, then let's ban
So
them.
Mr. Ray, he was in the news again, obviously because of that.
He likes it, doesn't he?
Wa mo tseba o rata di camera, but I sort of understood how bua le ka history ya rona hore the ban may put pressure on.
Yeah.
But you know how stubborn Taliban.
Yeah, Taliban.
Taliban.
They won't.
If you say we're going to ban your men's national team
they're fine.
because I don't have a problem.
You
with
ban
it.
us, we bomb you.
Especially UK.
And ever since Afghanistan have been playing international cricket, no games have been played in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
They play their games in Sharjah, Kapa, and Trinidad.
Is it safe?
Yeah, in those countries. I mean, Sharjah, Pakistan.
No, I'm saying Afghanistan.
The country, no, obviously not.
So-
That's why you wouldn't take your team.
because of, like,
Pakistan itself.
him.
We got it. So Afghanistan itself, Leona, I mean Pakistan now with the Champions Trophy. I don't know if I was a player whether I'd want to go for that
Yes.
extended amount of time, 4 weeks
Yeah, no.
in Pakistan.
No.
I who do like everywhere you go. Kimasole,
No.
I wouldn't,
Guys,
but
let's go home.
look,
But
the
Xhosa
guys,
girls would be the same. Uniphathele imali yokuthuka.
Kade
Kade
I hope
nithulile.
you're watching.
Imini yonke nje nithulile.
hope his
Uniphathele imali yokuthula.
We have to go, guys.
So, guys, thank you very much for watching the show. Please, again, I will implore you, up until we get to 1 million subscribers, follow us.
We just need 1,000 for now. Let's get to 1,000.
No, but I'll remind them every single week.
Please
The
follow.
the subscribe button is meant to say follow. You
Follow,
don't pay
yes.
anything.
It's free, guys.
It's free, mahala. Like the show. I know you like it because of...
And he implores you. Didn't mean he will employ you. Please subscribe. It's free.
that's what I
Implore,
like.
not employ.
He's
intelligent. He reminded us it's not employ, it's employ.
Ah, but they but so
Yeah,
Guys, don't
so
forget 1st of March.
we are getting
There's
new
a big-
t-shirts.
We're getting new- please look out for that. That's how many weeks from now? I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for
That's-
everything.
I think it's 6 weeks from now. That's
Yep.
freaking-
That's it. Bye.
cheers.
Ciao.
Liam, thank you.
Thanks, Liam. Oh, yeah, solid gold. Thank you so much. Liam, I will find you.
You, the other one, Brennan, wherever you are there in
Oh, yes,
Scandinavia, please come.
don't come back
Don't
pregnant.
come back soon. We are enjoying our time with Liam here in the
Ciao.
studio. Peace out, man.
Yo,
But like, give us something.
We're done.
Yeah.
Okay.
That felt
How long was it? 30. There's no way.